Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back from my vacation, so I decided I want to try something a little different than my regular Eldrazi stuff. While I was away, I saw Todd Stevens playing this Skred Dragons, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I made a couple of little changes based on some stuff I read on Reddit. Anyway, I'm going to give it a whirl in a full league, which is different for me as well. Anyway, here it is, and I'll do a bit of a deck tech after this first game. So this is terrible, so I'm going to mull that. It's a little better. At least I have a threat, so let's keep it. Another piece of removal, which is always good. Yeah, we will try this out. So it looks like we're playing against Burn, which is not my favorite. It's a bit of a rougher go for this deck, because this deck is so slow to get going. But we can remove a couple of pieces, and we'll see if it's enough. I do have some Dragon's Claws that I can sideboard in for the next match, which might make it a little bit better. Alright, so he didn't attack, so I'm not quite sure why that was. Maybe that was a misplay, but I'll take it. I will take it. So he's going to lightning bolt me to the face. Okay. And he's got himself some pain lands, so hopefully he'll do himself enough damage in the process that I can swoop in with his Stormbreath Dragon and close the game quite quickly. Alright, there comes the attack. So I got my trigger. I'll reveal the dragon to give him the 3 damage, as well as blow up that goblin guide and save myself some life. And I've got a Sarkhan coming. Okay, so that's pretty good. Get that dragon out there earlier than later. Depends what he casts here. Okay, so I could bolt it, take my 2. I could anger, take my 2. I think I'm going to let him do some damage to himself right now. So I'm not totally sure if this is the right play, but I'm going to cast the Sarkhan. And I'm going to plus him to make sure that he stays alive a little bit more, for the longer anyway. Okay, so I've got another Sarkhan in case this one gets blown up. Maybe he'll provide a nice target. So if I'm not taking damage to the face, or if that Eidolon is not attacking my face, that's good for me. I also can then plus him next turn, as well as cast that Stormbreath Dragon and Lightning Bolt. So that's pretty good. So then the question is going to become, is he going to just kill the Sarkhan? Which I think he probably will do. Again, in this match, preserving my life total is really kind of significant. So to avoid the double damage, let's cast that bolt first, take the 2 points of damage. Bring out another Sarkhan. And I do think I kind of want the land. So I'm just going to plus him and waste the mana. He's still on 2 lands, so that's good. They don't play a lot of land. So nice. Okay, so I can drop that down. I can get the 2 mana, plus him up. Go double red. And then I'll hold the bolt up. I will, of course, fly in and get the 4 damage. And I'll keep the bolt up to see if he casts something that I need to deal with. So he's going to skull crack me. Okay, to the face. So if he casts something that I need to deal with, then I can bolt it. And if he doesn't, I can bolt him to the face, and then the game will be mine. I'll bolt him to the face. Drop the land. Oh, I'm 1 short. Is this, oh, just to cast dragon spells. Okay. So I'm 1 short. Still getting in for the 4. Might have been better off to cycle that snow covered. I wasn't doing my math right. Could have drawn like a bolt or something and finished out the game, but I think it'd be kind of tough to do 8 points. Oh, so he's going to skull crack me again. He could do it, depending upon what he has. A land drop, swift spear. To the other, yeah, that's good. So let's just do that and call this one game 1. Okay. So let's fix up some of this stuff. So, oh, sorry, we're not on Mardo Pyromancer. I meant to delete my opponent's deck. Sorry about that. So we're on burn, and so we'll go okay. And that first game was mine. So let's look at what I have for sideboarding options. I definitely want to bring in these guys. Anger is kind of meh for me, and Blood Moon is really terrible. So that gives me a little bit of room. So for sure I'll bring in these guys. What are my other options? I guess I could just... it's not great, but I'll bring in these 2 relics as cantrips if I need them. So what do I got here? I have 3 lands. And a ratchet bomb. It's pretty slow. So, oh, that's good, but I have no lands. So mullen again. I have 1 piece of removal, but I can't really afford to go down much further. The Skred on the top does help, with another piece of removal there for me. Chandra can come down at 4. I don't know. We shall see. So anyway, I got snow-covered mountain and ship the turn. and snow-covered mountain and ship the turn. And I'm going to cast the scrying sheets and ship the turn, actually. If he doesn't do anything again this turn, I'll scry before his turn. But I need to leave up the red mana in case I need to remove something. Okay. What do I got? Okay, so a Glory Bringer, which is alright, but again, slow. Chandra, in many ways, works, because I can exile the top card, which is a snow-covered mountain, which is too bad, but we'll plus her up. She does give me 2 mana if she survives, and I can drop down that Glory Bringer and still leave up a piece of removal. So she also provides a nice little target. I've got a Grim Lavamancer, who I will blow up here. So let's plus her. Let's do this and this and bring out the glory days. It flies, it kills, it is no mistake. All right. I'm going to blow it up before I get a chance to use it. It's not my favorite, but so Searing Blaze, hey? Get rid of that Grim Lavamancer. He's now down to 2 cards. And I have 2 more Glory Bringers, so I'm not super worried about it. I'm going to cast the cool one, the promo one. Well, the Exert's not necessary, so let's just get in for 4. Next turn is going to be a really bad time for you, bud. Whenever you cast a spell, 5 damage, that's probably better. If I get a land drop, then it's pretty funny. No land drop, but still pretty funny. Okay. Oh, he's going to redirect it. No, he didn't. That's what I would have done. Yeah, it's game. He would have taken 12 anyway. Okay, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is win number 2. So yeah. So we beat it in 2. So let's clear out the board. Let's reset here. And then I'll do a bit of a deck tech. And we'll go on to the next game. So let's pull up the deck and show you what I've got. So the mana base is super simple. It is 21 snow-covered mountains, a pair of scrying sheets, and a Cavern of Souls. Just on the off chance that you can get it and deal with some counter magic. We have some one cast removal with a lightning bolt, which can go either to the face or to straight removal. And you've got Skred, which increases, of course, for some solid removal. A couple main board ratchet bombs and some draconic roars for, again, damage and removal. We have 4 main board blood moons because it hoses a bunch of stuff. A couple of angers of the gods to round out the slot. And because most of our creatures, all of our creatures are actually Anger of the Gods proof, so it's a good choice for us. 4 of the new Sarkhan, and you've seen him in action. A couple of Chandras, which is pretty traditional for Skred lists. We got some Thunderbeaks, which are wicked. 4 Glorybringers, and then 2 Stormbreath Dragons. Now, when we look at the sideboard, I've made a couple changes. So I kept the 3 Scattering Sprees, the 2 extra Anger of the Gods, and then the 3 Molten Rains. We've got Dragon's Claws for plussing. And then I did make a few changes. I added the 3 Relics, because I think Relic is really good right now in Modern. And to get rid of it, the main standard stock list has a Batterskull, which I've never been particularly great with. It had another Ratchet Bomb, which I might regret pulling, and then 1 Alpine Moon, which in some of my test games with this deck I never actually used, but I do use Relic lots. So that's basically the deck. You've seen how it functions. So let's go on to game number 2. Hopefully the queue doesn't take too long to pop. I will. Oh, there we go. It was pretty fast. I don't have anything to shill for, so normally on streams I could be like, you know, purchase my merch or donate for a deck, or... but I have none of that. So you just get to listen to my sonorous voice. So we'll do some good lucks. We'll have some have funs. Of course, I always want to go first. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Especially with not knowing what's going on. I got 3 lands. I've got some decent curve. He's mulligan down to 6. Ugh. That's not great. Give him some condolences there. Okay. Play a land. Ship it off. He's a red. Oh, goblins. Frick. So this Blood Moon is straight up useless to me. What are the chances of getting 2 decks like this in a row? Oh well. It is what it is. So I could play this, remove next time, but I think we're better off... I think I'm better off to Skred now. And then next turn, because I have the extra land drop, I can drop the Ratchet Bomb, and hopefully I pick up another piece of removal. And then I'll be able to potentially do both, right? Not to mention, Bushwhacker gets kind of stupid right away. Yeah. I'm sad about the 3-drop. The good news is a lot of what they're playing is 1 cast cost. Might hold them off from playing super aggressively. I can Scrying Sheets Thunderbreak next turn. He does provide a nice little wall. And then I can hopefully curve into Stormbreath Dragon. Well, here we go. That's a ton of damage right now. This will be one of those times where I might wish to have another Ratchet Bomb. And Anger the Gods right now would be great. I'm deciding whether I should Draconic Roar, because it would remove a target. I could blast through another one and then have only 2 left, but I think Thunder Break functions exactly the same way, in that he'll provide a wall for one of those creatures, so I still won't take the damage. I can always Draconic Roar next turn if I don't get a land drop. I do have that Blood Moon is potentially Sarkin. So he's going to go 5 to the face, and I can blow that up, and I am done. Okay. So he's too fast for me, especially not knowing what I'm playing against. So I got some options here. So I'm playing against 8-Whack. We're on to game 2, and I lost the first one. And now we can begin some sideboarding. Okay. So I definitely want to pull in the 4 Dragon Claws. And I can definitely see, Anger being a great choice for me. Blood Moon is not the best, so let's get rid of it. What do I pull? Like Chandra doesn't really help me in this plan, so I think I'll give that a whirl and ship her off. Alright, that looks okay. That definitely looks like it gives me some options. I'm really only 1 land drop away from a really decent hand, so guess it'll see what I pull as to what I do next turn. He's gonna super go off probably. Not round 1. Okay, so I've got the... I'm going to cast the Dragon Claw because I don't need to worry with the Ratchet Bomb as much. I was thinking about the Ratchet Bomb ticking it up to 1 and then maybe wiping 2, but if he's got a couple of critters, the Anger of the Gods is better. I want him to unload as much of his hand as possible before I fire that thing off. I can always Ratchet Bomb next turn. There's his emissary. So I'll gain a life. Alright. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Let's always yield. Speed things up a bit. Do I get a Bushwhacker coming down here? He's going to smash my Dragon's Claw. Alright. I'll gain the 2 life. And then lose the 1. Now I think... I'm going to cast this Ratchet Bomb, but I'm not going to tick it up. I'm going to see what he does. Knowing that he has that devastating summons, which creates those stupid little tokens, thinking that's his play next turn. This is exactly what he did last turn, so, you know, he could devastating summons, Bushwhacker or something. So leaving it, the Ratchet Bomb at 0 means if he does devastating summons this round, then I can blow them up, or I can tick it up right before the end of my turn and blow up most of those critters. Save that anger for later. Okay, so there's not much I can do there. So I've got a Glory Bringer, which is nice. He might even blow this up. Oh, he doesn't. No, he doesn't have enough mana to blow it up. I was like, you could smash it. Smash! But he doesn't really have the... He's gonna Goblin Grenade me again, hey? Okay. So I'm gonna take the 5. Which is a lot. Get rid of some. Get rid of some stuff. It's down to 3 cards. I am like 1 direct damage spell away from death. So, can I go 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I can. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Sarkin. I'm I'm going to double red. So he's two. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna blow up the ratchet bomb in case he top decks a goblin grenade. I mean, I'm dead to lightning bolts, but that's really the only thing I'm dead to. Which he top decked, and I died. Boom! Alright. So, that was a loss to 8-whack. Anyway, let's move on to the next game. Play a league match. I'll get the queue started while I do some cleaning up here. That was just so fast, and I thought I might be able to pull it out there at the end, but I just did not have enough... stuff to help me out. So we're now on to the third league match, and the queue just popped. So we're 1-1, and let's see what we're up against now. If our opponent will join. Come on, opponent. Join. Join, opponent. Thank you, opponent. We appreciate it. Alright. So, you're waiting for me to respond. I've been waiting for you forever. Let's be polite first. Do some good lucks and stuff. Ooh, that looks like a mulligan. Ooh, that also looks like a mulligan. Baloney. Yeah, I got to keep this, but I don't want to. Those were terrible. So I'll put that on top of, because that gives me my third land. Oi. One of the things I do like about Skred is that it can function with the snow-covered mountains, much like a lightning bolt. So if he drops like a birds or something, I can blow it up right away. That doesn't look like the case here, so, you know. But it could. So now that Skred could do 2 damage. You draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. Alright. It's like some sort of a smallpox deck. I want to empty my hand then as fast as I possibly can. Okay, so let's get Mr. Sarkin Fire Pants. Get Mr. Sarkin Fire Pants in play. I'm just gonna plus him. I'm happy with all my cards right now, so I'm not gonna use them for filtering. Also, if I get some sort of a discard effect, I can discard those snow-covered mountains and still be okay with Sarkin's ability. Not totally sure what he's playing yet. The Knight's Whisper is not quite enough for me to determine what's going on. So he's going to Collective Brutality me. Reveals their hand, choose an instant or sorcery. So I'm going to lose that Skred. Which is not terrible. Tashandra or not Tashandra? That is the question. I think I'm going to drop the land. I think I'm going to I'm going to cast the dragon, and I think I'm going to filter the Chandra. I don't know if that's totally the right play, but I filtered the Chandra to get a Chandra. Okay. Well, that'll be a surprise to him next turn. I will plus Sarkin next turn, even if I don't need the mana. Oh, he's casting something. Mana Monkey! Okay. Oh, he's got a... We're dealing with some sort of Gristlebrand deck, I think. Well, I know what's coming in next turn. And I know what's coming out this turn. It's a dragon! Roar. Here are my dragons. They are nice. They like to fly and give you a turn 1 clock. Or a 1 turn clock. So if you're going to do it, now would be the time. Through the breach. Gristlebrand. Through the breach. Gristlebrand. Yeah, that was coming. Whiff. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Alright, that's one way to do it. I hope you get crap. Nothing. Whiff again. Quit. Quit. Be a quitter. Do the right thing. Just give up. Ugh. Nourishing Shoal. Draw some more cards. Draw more cards. He is thinking, so he's obviously got something. He's doing some maths. If he didn't get another Nourishing Shoal. Okay, he's looting. Two Gristlebrands in the bin. He doesn't have the mana to Goryo's Vengeance. Goryo? Goryo? Goryo. I like the cookie. Yeah, okay. So that's good. Alright. So I don't know how to spell Gristlebrand. So we'll call it German sounding demon. Reanimator, maybe. Yeah. Does that fit? Oh, that's too long. Can't have that. German sounding demon. Will fit though. Okay. And we're on game 1 and we won it. Now we're moving on to game 2. So I'll bring those down. Ratchet Bomb is not going to do me particularly any good. All of the creatures are too big, so the Angers can go. Blood Moon is a good idea. Like, Draconic Roar is not great for me in that his creatures are not tiny. So I'm going to pull out 3 of the Draconic Roars for some land removal, I think. One short. What do I want to do? I mean, the Draconic Roar is just straight up useless to me. So let's get rid of it. Let's give myself a couple of things to buffer my life total a little bit, I think. And then I'll give that a shot and ship it off. See how that goes. We are up 1, so I have a little bit of room here. Hey, why aren't you submitting? Are you being a butt? Are you being a butt? Might have to stop after this, the recording after this one. It's thinking and twitching. Do the dance, do the twitchy dance. Okay, you done? Maybe? Okay, there we go. That was rather exciting. You know, the Skreds are probably not great either, come to think of it. I'm going to keep it, though. Who knows? Maybe I will get enough land that he'll be so slow that I can get 7 snow-covered mountains down and just blow up his Gristlebrand. Could happen. It's not likely, but it could happen. Although if I get 3 lands down, I will have enough. I'll have enough to like bolt him. Maybe. So, backup Gristlebrand plan is save the 3 removal spells till I have 3 lands out, and then I can just straight up blow it up. And, with any luck, gain 3 life. Okay. Seems reasonable. So Blood Moon is probably not super effective actually in this matchup, come to think of it, because he's just black and red, right? He's got a basic plains out. Yep, I want the life. I want the life, man. Give it to me. Boarded in some ley lines, did he? He boarded in some ley lines. Okay, so there's no Goryo's Vengeance. There's nothing in the bin. I guess I just gotta go for it. Cast Sarkin. I'm going to discard a card and draw another one, because this Blood Moon's not helping me at all. Okay, so we get another dragon. What are you binning? What, my friend, are you binning? Burgerlog. Borberlog. Barbecue? Barbecue. Like Billy Flay. Bobby Flay? Man, I can't even think right now. Okay. So that's 9. Okay. So I'll cast Thunderbeak because, you know, I need to get a clock going. I don't think he can. He could if he had a Mana Monkey. I guess Mana Monkey, land drop through the breach. Oh, he's gonna bring out Goryo. Goryo's Vengeance, it exiles at the beginning of the next step, right? So, going for my Sarkin. So, let's do this, okay? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go okay. Skred's not doing me any good anyway. So let's just gain the life. It'll die. It was gonna be exiled anyway, so it's probably a mistake with this deck to put it in the graveyard instead of exiled, but he didn't like it, so it means to me him wanting to kill it works out well for me. I'm 1 mana short from being able to trip Lightning Bolt, but I can gain the life. I've got a little bit of life buffer now, at least. See what he does now. He's down to 5 cards. I mean, I could, in theory, do 13 points of damage to him in 1 turn. Got his land drop. That's probably what he was waiting for. What am I going to get? I'm going to leave these triple... Okay, that works for next turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack. It's going to be 4 damage. And then I can Storm Breath next turn. If he doesn't cast something here that I need to triple Lightning Bolt, then I can put those Lightning Bolts to his face. And that'll be good. I'll do that on his end step. Okay. Well, I might not have enough then. It's 18. That's 9. Oh, I'll be 1 point away. He casts the Big Ugly. How did he cast that thing? He cast it through the breach. Maybe he did. Oh man. Oh man. Well, that puts a clock on there. Okay. I definitely do not have enough. So let's gain the 3 life and do the 9 damage to him. This will let me live through 2 attacks. Alright? I'm going to be 1... Draconic Roar would be good. One, 2, 3, 4. So I have to do it like this. It'll just give me 1 life because of that Dragon Claw. 1 old Dragon Claw life. Okay, let's race it out, buddy. You go to 1, I go to 1. Let's get some chat going. It is a race. You got nothing, I win. Come on, Dragon Claw. Oh no. What's he bringing in? Whatever it is has haste. It'll be enough. Boo! Yeah! He concedes. Woohoo! Woo! He just wanted to scare me. He just wanted to scare me. That wasn't very nice. That was not very nice at all. So let's play another league match. Still running, so let's not mess it up, right? So opponent lost. We're up by 1. 2 wins, 1 loss. Rapidly on our way to join that match. We're rapidly on our way to a 3-2, which is any deck in Modern, really. Although for me, it never seems to be that way. I lose a lot more than I win sometimes. So anyway, we're on to our next game. What do I got? What do I got? Oh, I got some fun. I got some fun. Let's keep that. I don't know what I'm playing yet, but Blood Moon could be a hose beast. Tron and miss something. Then that would be like great. Have a nice game. I will. You as well. With a period. Alright. So drop a land and ship the turn. I'm not playing either of these guys for a while. There's my curve. Nope, not quite there. Okay. So there we go. Ooh, white. Basic plains. Ugh, no hosing going on here. Very little hosing looks like is going on here. That basic plains. Is it like a humans deck? It's probably humans. Freaking humans. I hate humans! Winky with smiley face. Okay. If it is humans, the Blood Moon won't be terrible. Please tell me it is cats. How about meow, meow? Oh, Cavern of Soul. Come on. Oh, boo! Wanted cats. What are you violent in? Oh, well, that's helpful. Cavern of Mountain. Enjoy your Cavern of Mountain. That's a scary Dark Confidant. Hey, you know what would be great? You know what would be great right now? I'm not asking for too much, am I? Like, top deck anger. Come on, dragons. Dragons, come on. Top deck anger. Top deck anger, top deck anger, top deck anger, top deck anger. Anger the top, anger the top. Anger of the gods. Please be angry, gods. Be angry. Well, that's kind of angry, but not as angry as I would like it to be. Get rid of that Thalia. Enjoy your Horizon Mountain. I'm gonna get meddled. Boo. Well, might be close. I can Glory Bringer away a land. What are you gonna pick? Does he know what I'm playing? He might. Lightning Bolt. Anger of the Gods. Glory Bringer. Fuck. Does know what I'm playing. Boo. Shouldn't have sworn, sorry. My apologies. I'm not going to have enough. He wants to take screenshots. I am recording you. That'll be it, though. Because she gives a 4. So, what's he attacking with? Might be attacking with the big ugly. I don't know what he's going to attack with. If he attacks with the team, 10, 12. Oh, he's going to make it monstrous. That'll do. That's 3. Yeah, that's lots. Okay. All right there, humans. That was a loss. On a game 2. More angers are good. Removal is all fine. Take out a couple blood moons. Yeah, I need a lot of removal, right? Like, I've got a lot of removal. I just didn't draw for it. So, I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16 pieces of removal now. Alright, I get it. Took a screen capture. Let's get moving. Let's move it, dude. Let's play, hey? I'm a-waitin'. I'm a-waitin'. All right. It's too much land. That looks a little better. If I get the second land drop. Oh, it pains me to do this, but I'm going to put it in the bottom. I got a couple pieces of removal right now, so... I mean, the anger is so good, but it won't matter if I can't cast it. So... Skred that sucker. Nice. I was going to be like, maybe I should Arcanic Roar, but I can't because it's stupid tell ya. Bye. Let's see if I can slow you down by effing up your mana base a bit. Are you going to cast something with those 3 mountains? I don't think so. I'm going to discard this Draconic Roar. I know it's a bit of a risk, but you know, I could pull something useful. It's Cavernous Souls. It's not my favorite, but it does... Oh, okay, so it goes right to the win. Okay. Boom! That sped things up there. Thank you for that. Game 2 on to Game 3. We won that one. Human. Freaking love Blood Moon. It just... When it's right... Man, is it right. Three pieces of removal. I don't really need two Sarkans. But... one piece of removal and anger. Two pieces of removal, okay. Feeling a little better. Feeling a bit better. Oh, you know what they say. Bolt the birds. Bolt the birds. Bolt the birds. In this case, it's going to be Skred the Hierarch, but I mean, you get the idea. Skred you. Come on, I just really need one more land drop. And things will be laughing. This is a close one, right? It doesn't get, like, blown out by humans. What are you going to pick? Glorybringer. Pick Glorybringer again. He casts lightning, picks Lightning Bolt. It slows him down a bit. Who knows? Draconic Roar. Oh, nice. Wrong one, though. I mean, that's the one that preserves his life total, so I see why he did it. Let's blow him up anyway. Oh, boo. Ah, boo. Goodbye, anger. Bye-bye, anger. Come on, land drop. I don't know. It's a tough one. Oh, that Mantis Rider is nasty. Yeah, it is. But anger would have been good. But now it's gone. And now I'm sad. He's got me on a 4-turn clock. I could just cast him, I guess. Because at least then Yeah, I'm going to discard one of these Thunder Beaks. It's not the best card for me. I can blow up that Mantis Rider next turn if I get a land drop. It also makes him decide whether he wants to direct all of his damage to my Planeswalker. Well, I don't have another instant or sorcery spell, luckily. He's searching for those angers of the gods. Those angers. What are you going to do? I shall be interested to see. I think he's going to blow up the Sarkhan. Yeah. Blow up the Sarkhan. Alright, seems reasonable. Top deck anger. No. That works too. Just slowly but surely whittle him down. Can do 4 damage this turn. Can do 4 damage this turn. Oh no, Talia. Oh no, Talia. Ugh. Ah, man. Cast the Thunderbreak. I'm gonna block that. It depends what he casts. If he casts something that buffs, I prefer not to lose it. You might just send in the 1. I guess trading and maintaining my life total is the way it needs to be. Yep. And just hope for some decent cards, not a land. Some interaction would be great. Any real interaction would be great. Glorybringer? Great. Anger of the Gods? Great. Another Sin Collector? Not my favorite. I mean, it's not going to do anything, but still not my favorite. Okay, so you can look at my hand. He gets buffed. He can swing in for 6. Ugh. Or nothing. I'm so dead. My massive charge counter on my ratchet bomb. So if he pulls anything human, then I'm done. If he whiffs, then I might get one more turn. My only out is an Anger of the Gods. No, well, that wasn't it. Alright, so that's the game there. Concede that game. And I lost to humans in round 2. So, last, we're 2-2. Let's see if we can save, get my entrance fee back at least. Going 3-2. I don't know what I was doing there. Alright, so here it is, last match. And I go yes. And I go sure. Burn again? Ugh. Boo. Anyway, I guess the same game plan as before. So I want to preserve my life total. I mean, he does have white, so the Blood Moon's not fabulous, but it'll at least take him off of white. I don't know if it's really worth Anger of the Godsing. That's... I think I can Chandra next turn, or Thunderbeak to stabilize. Okay, so we'll get him off the white mana so he can't Boros Charm or Lightning Helix. It's a whack of damage. And it's enough to do it. It's enough to do it. That was enough. Wow. Well done. Well done, my friend. So, I lost that. I'm on to game 2. And my opponent's deck is Burn. I was going to put Disco Inferno there, but you know what? It's not... They play so little lands. You know what? Let's give this a boo. And I'll keep one anger. Okay, let's try that. Got so much removal. No. All right. All right. I might be able to hold the fort for a bit. That might be enough to hold down the fort for a bit. Okay, pass the turn. Okay, reveal the dragon, give him some damage. And the Eidolon sucks. But let's Skred it, take the 2 damage. Okay, moving on. Get a little life gain going. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Alright then, let's cast him. Let's discard the extra one of those for another Skred. Okay, many Skreds. The good news is I can cast the Thunder Break next turn and leave up a Skred in case I need it. Which is pretty good. The next turn, if I don't, I can cycle it. Okay. I got 2 Skreds up. Yep, yep, yep. What are you playing? actually, before I do that, let's discard one of these Skreds. See if I don't get something a little more useful. Okay, so then that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we're getting close. He's at 16, now at 12. I can Molten Rain another one next turn. Molten Rain another one. Alright, so if I can survive the turn, I win the game. I think. Is that enough? Yep. Alright. So now on to game 3. Chandra is slow. Let's pull her out for some angers. I would bring in the Ratchet Bombs, but knowing that he's playing that Destructible Revelry, it's just a big target. There's way too many lands in there, not enough removal. That seems okay. Yeah, I'll put it on the top of my library because then I'll have everything that I need. He's gonna get in here for a cheap one. Pass the turn. him up before he gets the extra life. Okay, I will wait. I will Draconic Roar that Eidolon after he casts some spells, hopefully does some damage to himself. Alright, are you going to accept that? It's just a life gain. Let's see if it'll let me. It's being a butt. I'll just take it this time. Not worry about the automatic thing because it's dead. Rift Bolt, hey? Cast myself Thunderbreak. We both go up a life. There we go. I'm not so worried about your life total yet, dude. You're gonna run out of cards. And when you run out of cards, I win. Down to 12. Down to 12. Down to 16. 2 cards left. I'll take the 2 damage from there. Down to 1. Be a land. So I'll get in for 2. If he gets any direct damage, I'm done. Yeah, was not counting my math there. He just could be holding on to it. Wait a minute. So if he does that, if he's got a 3 spell. Wait, I'll let it resolve. All right. So I'm going to attack. And then we'll see what he does. I've got this Draconic Roar as a backup. No, because I can't even target it. Ugh, that's terrible. Okay, I won. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that was me winning against Burn. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the games. Talk to you later.